Traders, if you've been following my videos in Tradingview, you may have noticed my previous GameStop videos. If you scroll through, you'll find them, but I've called these trades in each video. So we've got 4 outcomes here that were pretty successful. Right, so what I'm going to do in this video is much the same. I'm just going to have a look at the chart and see if we can find an opportunity to get involved with this. Well, I'm on the 4-hour chart at the moment, and currently you can see that this has been fairly range bound. Okay, we're getting a little bit of a movement north here, so we can have a look at that. I'll just take out a couple of these things, and yeah, we'll get a bit closer to the chart and have a look at it. So we'll go down to the 1H. Not an easy instrument to trade, definitely not. It's not for the faint-hearted, this one. But I mean, going back, you can see that these ideas, we posted previously worked out really well, and looking for more of the same, of course. So see, at the moment, we've got some levels that you need to be mindful of, okay? Have a look below these lows, right? So you've got the candle wicks below these candles here, okay? So we can see that this has been hit. Now, if this is getting bearish, you want to consider these lows under here. That would be the next target to the downside. All right, so just understand your support levels. Okay, it's as easy as that, really. We just look at these value areas back in here. You can see where it's ranged prior to a move and the swing lows. We just mark up these lows, and we've marked up our chart. Now this is starting to move a little bit here. You want to be looking for now is if this is bullish, where are your targets going to be, right? So we've got the high, and I'm just picking the candle body above here, candle body above here. So you're just looking at these swing points and marking out some potential targets. See, just the candle bodies. That's the easiest thing to do is mark up these levels, and then over here. All right, so we have some pretty specific target levels to aim for. Well, I mean, go for broke, and that's our final destination if we head that far up. But let's just get down to a 30-minute and just see what this looks like. So we get this range here, fair enough, and a dip down below. So we get this double bottom set up, and it dips down into it, and then we see this lower low. So you want to be a little bit careful at the moment. This is looking a little bit bearish. Now, in saying that, here's the thing. This price action, break below, but look what we've got here. Displacement to the upside. So let's just say that is a thing, right? I wouldn't be looking to get involved until after this high here is taken out. And what I would like to see with that would be something like this. I want to see this high taken out. So at the moment, we've got a shift in structure with this. And I like this candle. It's showing that it's got a fair bit of volume behind it, and only big money can cause the market to move like this, okay? Can create a candle like that. So we know that there's big money in this move here. Range, spike below, but then this second spike has got me a little bit concerned. We usually see one spike. Look, this is the kind of thing. I'll just grab my pencil and show you. Normally you'd see it's ranging, and then we get a bit of a fake out, and then a shakeout, and then so I'm usually looking for this drawing buyers in, liquidity under, then they hit those stops, and then we get the shift here, and then the break of market structure there. All right, so that's the kind of setup I prefer, rather than this sort of double move. But we'll just see how it plays out. I'll just delete some of this stuff, and we'll backtrack a little. I don't mind this candle, and again, I'm looking for the break above. So the break above here, this will be a break of market structure. So in here, you got to plan this out, guys. You don't want to just be jumping in here down at this level without having any plan in front of you, right? So I'm looking for that, and then that would get me involved. Break and retest and fail of this range high. That's how I would prefer to get involved with this. Now, a couple of things about this. We've got this thin candle imbalance. That's definitely a target there. So we'll just mark that up. But watch out, because the price can, if it trades back looking to rebalance, it could react off that and do something like this as well. Let's just do that for now. It hits the imbalance. You want to see it hold here, and you could go down at this point, go down to, like if it does trade up into here, go down to a 5-minute chart or a 15-minute chart, and then you want to see something like this occurring, okay, above this range. You want to see it come back down, and then we pick up from there. Something like that would be ideal. And look, wherever you enter this, let's say that's a thing, long position, then your stop loss will go below the previous swing low. That's it. And a minimum 2R. But look left, and we've got specific targets that we can look for. Now that would give you a 2.6R outcome. I don't mind that at all. But then again, we have these other targets above. So at this point, you could take partial profits and then pull your stop loss to break even, better than break even, and sit on it and see if we get, like, if you take out 50% of your position, leave 50% in, and you can trail it up with your stop loss. Just follow these swing lows with your stop until you see a break of market structure, bearish, right? And you never know. I mean, that could we could get something like that. That's a possibility, right? So I'm not predicting. I'm not trying to predict the future. I'm not doing anything like that. I'm just saying if this plays out, and it's trending, and in a typical trend, you're going to see that, right? And then at some stage, all right, it does that. So while it's doing this, your stop loss can trail under the previous lows. And then at some stage, it'll roll over, wherever it decides to roll over. That's an idea, a potential long, but only if price action plays out, as I mentioned. Now, if it doesn't, then there's no trade. If this doesn't trade like this and we see the break and retest of this high, then there's nothing to go on. Now, this could quite happily turn around and trade lower. So just be mindful. Look at this. See, it's in a bearish trend at the moment. Okay, these are lower highs, lower lows. Okay, it's bearish. So I'm just going with a hypothetical bullish situation here. I don't really want to sell this, given, look at this level down in here. It's a big level. I don't want to be short this thing. If anything, I'm going to be looking to buy. So I want to see the break of structure, bullish break of structure, and then that would get me involved. Okay, guys, that's my take on GameStop at the moment. Just be patient with it. Wait for the setup. Don't FOMO in. Don't do anything like that. And I would love to hear your thoughts on this. Definitely comment. Okay, with that, I hope you have a great day, safe trading, and we'll see you in the next one.